Welcome back to DC Dual Force. I have finally opened my final leader that I needed, Hal Jordan. Very exciting. So we're going to build a Green Lantern deck, and we're going to pair him with Aquaman because I just haven't seen that combo ever. So we're going to do a little bit of science to see where Green Lantern slots in. For this deck, we have kind of put a skeleton together for Green Lantern cards. I'm not really sure what's good and what's not. So we're going to kind of play around a little bit and figure out what works. So I think this is just a decent skeleton as far as things go. We have the Stargirl and the Blue Devil for a little generation, as well as the Chasleon. Put in an Energy Blast, a little bit of draw with Favor of the Gods. Put in 2 Minotaurs. I almost put the 3/3 Aura in, but I feel like on turn 1 there's a lot of 3/3s to be dealt with, and this will live through that better. We have 1 the Ring Chooses for a little bit of extra draw. We have our Jessica Cruz, Simon Baz, some Crypto, Steve Trevor, some basic good red cards here, nothing crazy. We do have a John Stewart. I really wish I had a second one. I think this card is super strong, but just doesn't see a lot of play, and that could be because Hal Jordan maybe isn't the best hero. Out of the 45 games I've played on ladder, I've only seen Hal Jordan once, which is spicy. So we're going to see, maybe he's just bad, maybe it doesn't work. Got the Kilowog. I see these things get big all the time in not Green Lantern decks. Got our Hammer Throws, 1 Throne of Atlantis. We're going to really try to work the sea creatures since we also have our Aquaman in here. And the top end, as you can see, just a little bit of direct damage with the Lightning Bolt, the Living Lightning, the Hellblaze, a Shazam. We threw in 1 Truth and Justice on top just because it's a good card, but I'm not really sure if it fits. So let's see if we can make something out of this. Alright, first up, a tough test as we get Batman, Wonder Woman. So let's see what we can do here. Okay, double Jessica Cruz to start. See how it goes. We will get the Create a Green Lantern in our hand to start off. Another Kilowog, pretty decent. We'll save the Jessica Cruz and we'll play it next round. I think maybe the Lantern Achilles heel is we're basically spending 2 bronze to play 1/5/4, as opposed to like double 3/3s or a Steve Trevor and something else. So I don't know. We'll see. Maybe that is why the good lanterns don't work, and why the generation is so important in this deck. But to be determined. If this deck does not work out, I think a really aggro-focused Green Lantern Harley Quinn deck could work, since Harley will let you draw. But, again, to be determined. Because this deck is going to work. Right? Right? Probably not going to play the second Jessica Cruz next round, unless we just don't draw anything. Thinking kind of Energy Blast. Oh, the 3/3 on the Recruit. So I'll probably have to Energy Blast that down. I don't think we can leave a 6/7 and a double hero power sitting in the midst. Man, he could hit me for 12 on turn 2, which is sick. And he might do that. I would almost do that and really go for Aquaman here. Because I'm going to be looking to trade. But I guess he'll trade first. Rough. Rough start. So that's 6/7. We're going to have to deal with that at some point. So I'm thinking this is probably our Kilowog's next round, because we'll have the Hal Jordan here to generate the extra, and then we can play a bronze, the Energy Blast. So maybe we do just Jessica Cruz again, and then next round we really set up to Kilowog, Energy Blast, and do the thing. Or we just play the Lobo here. Either way, well, the Lobo doesn't kill this, so I think we play the Jessica Cruz. We'll put him over Aquaman this time. We'll share the damage. Yeah, we'll go and power it up. That way we can take out the Minotaur. And see what he plays on us here. We'll have a beefy Kilowog next round. Both our hero powers. We'll get a fish. We'll get 3 damage and 4 damage, so Big swing turn next round. And then hopefully the Kilowog and the resulting hammer throw will be enough to scathe him off. Oh, the crypto. Devastating. Devastating. That is not what we wanted to see. Little Batwing. I don't know. I don't know how good Batwing is anymore. He was really good for a while, but I feel like at this point, like, Thomas Wayne Batman's just a better version of Batwing. Okay. So, we do this. We play our Kilowog. We kick it. We get our fish. Good fish, big fish. That's what we want to see. And then we could hammer throw that down. Then double trade. We own the board, even though he's coming into a round where he has both powers. But I think that might be the direction we go. Yeah. And then hopefully we'll be able to hold on to the board here with a hammer throw and an energy blast in hand. We will be able to play Hal Jordan. Unfortunately, we don't have a lantern to share the buff with, so we might hold on to that. We'll see. We will see. But it feels like we're in a good position since we do have follow-up in hand. Even though they're going to have a big turn this round. With the double leader ability, they just have the crypto on the board, but that can always get big. They can buff that. We'll see. Alright, squad car. So I assume the fish eats the shield and the 3/3. Oh man, no it doesn't. The fish just eats the car.
I still have a few tricks up my sleeve.
Or he double trade, or he trades one, uses the crypto, and he could double trade and kill the Kilowog with the leader ability and the 4/4. So he has some options. He has decisions to make. Okay. I mean, if he wants to trade both these in, I'm all for it. I just don't feel like that was the best way to do it. Really sets him back. Yeah, that's okay. I will happily take that. To deal 9 to both. Set him at 9, I guess 12 now, but it feels alright. If we draw a lantern... Oh, I was going to say, if we draw a lantern, we'll play Hal Jordan. But we're going to hold on to Hal here. We'll play the Steel. And do we go ahead and play the Lobo here? Target the Queen, because the Queen will still be alive and it's up front, so we can actually take advantage of Lobo's power, which you don't see happen a lot. Oh, it randoms. Oh, on a random enemy. I thought you had to choose. Well, that's probably why it doesn't hit very often. Maybe we can sneak Lobo to finish off Batman, but I doubt it. I don't think Lobo's going to be alive by the time Batman dies. We'll see what they got for us here. Alright, another Batwing. I'm okay with that. I will say, between these two factions, we have a lot of really strong standalone cards, which is pretty solid, I think. I don't think we're going to be able to get to that Batwing. I don't think we're going to be able to get through Gordon here. So, hopefully we'll get something big and we'll be able to hammer throw it down. Crypto trades, I assume? Yeah, crypto. Oh man, if we drew our second energy blast, we're just going to take out Batman, draw 2 free cards, and build our board with it. That would be sick. Alright, he's going to replay the Queen. Pretty good. 4 damage to Lantern. There's the 4. Maybe we energy blast that down. Well, we can hammer throw, energy blast, and take out the Queen. He does have both his leader abilities next round, but then the following turn we'll have both of ours. And hopefully we can draw something to go with Hal. We might have to play Hal next round either way. But I do like this ability to really clear these boards, while not necessarily losing ours, but we're not really building our board either, which is kind of a drawback. But we will get a fish. We will get a kicker. So hopefully we draw a lantern. That would be just like a Kilowog next round. Or a John Stewart. Oh, John Stewart would be dirty. Alright. I assume the squad car will trade down. He'll double me up.
May the gods grant us their favor.
Set Aquaman to 2. But maybe he really likes to trade with that face. He ate that 9 earlier off the Kilowog. So maybe he trades with Wonder Woman here. Maybe saves Batman. I think I would save Batman in this situation. 100%. Nice. You gonna add on the damage here, Batman? I'm okay if you do that. Get this out of the way. Nope. Worth a shot. Oh, we got our Shazam. Pretty good. Pretty good with the Shazam. So, I think we're definitely going to play these 2 cards. Because what else are we going to do? Well, do we want the Shazam for the speed? Or do we just want a 12-12 Hal Jordan this round? This isn't a scary, scary board. Let's see what fish we get.
I will turn the tide.
Okay. So, I don't really want to eat the double 4, but that might be what we're doing. And since we have the extra, we go ahead and play the Hal instead of the Shazam. Maybe we hold on to Shazam this round. We can afford to take some damage this round, because next round we will not be able to... We'll need something faster next round to catch back up. Okay.
Fully charged.
So we'll play the Hal over here. Maybe give Aquaman a little cover here. We'll kick it. We'll play that. We double up on John Kent here. Sets us down pretty low. Pretty low, but man, we're just 1 hit away with Hal. I got plenty of things. 2 things to clear out the way to Gordon. Because I assume Gordon takes out the 3-1 because he doesn't want me to have the extra. It doesn't really matter if he clears that or not. We're not going to use the silver.
Tricks up my sleeve.
He'll probably battering it down. Always lucky. There it is. There's the 6-piece, the evade. The double evade. We'll get past it, though. With Shazam here. Ugh. Rough. Rough. Alright. Now we're just clinching butt and hoping we make this. Okay. I think we have to play this, though, because he's going to have his double hero power, and we need a thick wall. Or we leave it at a 6. But then he comes in 3, sneaks by. No, we gotta make it big. We could go ahead and get the evade out of the way, but I think he's gonna have to trade with these. Because even if he doesn't trade, doesn't matter if he does or doesn't. Because if Hal Jordan drops, then we die. So let's just hit face and maybe try to end this next round. I think that's the only option we have. Deck is definitely suffering from draw issues. A little as expected, but that's not the worst thing. It's not
May
great.
the gods grant us their favor.
This is why I think maybe Green Lantern Harley's the way to go. Put in the 0 cost lanterns and really just try to milk it. That way we can play like a Jessica Cruz early on and then play down the free one that's buffed. So maybe that's more the route to go. Maybe take out some of the direct damage. Hellblaze would be phenomenal draw. Hellblaze would win us the game. But that would still win us the game. Oh, there we go. Look at this. Alright, Maiden Voyage. Alright. Game 2. Batman Aquaman. Just for some quick stats, I've played this match 4 times. And I think we've won every time. No, we played this 6 times. And we've taken home the dub each turn. Which is funny, because this is supposed to be one of these super strong decks. Batman Aquaman. But I just don't see it. And I mean, I'm sure it is strong. Or maybe I've just had good matchups. Or maybe it's popular and they're just... and people are misplaying it because they're new to the deck and they're just trying it out because it's a top tier deck. So, hard to tell. Hard to tell. I'd love to favor the gods turn 1, but I think we go ahead and play the Minotaur. And get something on the board that can trade. Like I said, this is why we have this in the deck. Is to trade with all the 3/3s running around. Even better if he drops a 2/2. Well, it's just the evade, I guess. Not ideal, but... we might just ignore that. Just go straight for Batman. The gadget generation. Probably better to shut off that than the sea creature value. Not sure, though. So since he didn't play anything else, we're gonna Jessica Cruz and just have a fat John Stewart next round, if we need it. Go for the Batman. Hopefully he doesn't, like, super strength this, because the 6 damage would be problematic.
I still have a few tricks up my sleeve.
Alright. And the Batarang. Oh, he's lucky. Oh, he's lucky. But we got bats at 10. I don't love that. I'll say that much. There's the suicide. I called it! I called it! That's alright. John Stewart will take that thing out, and then we'll trade with that. And we can follow up. We have some meaty follow-ups with John Stewart after this. I think that's pretty good. So while it used 2 resources, John Stewart is one of the lanterns that I think is super worth it. Because even at a 5 cost, on turn 2, you're playing a 5/4 silver, and then with your bronze, you're playing a deal 5 damage. However, if he's buffed, it's just that much better. So, you can kind of see it go either way. Got the Robin back there. And the 3/3. Okay. We're going to kill Batman this round. Oh, no, we're going to kill Batman this round. This does need to die, but we have the ability to take both of them, and we will. We'll double hammer throw and really set him back for this big play he made. Kill Batman, and then just kind of punish him here. While we won't have a great follow-up, well, actually, we will. We'll be able to favor the gods here, and that'll give us a little beefier thing to follow up with next round. So that's pretty good. We'll take that.
Fully charged.
And we get the fish on the board. Oh, nice. Nice. Favor the gods here. Draw us a card. Big Lobo. Alright, so we got some good follow-ups. We'll 3-3. Since Aquaman's higher, because it doesn't really matter who trades here to clear the 3-3, but we're going to use Aquaman because he has higher health right now. And then we will kill the Batman. Nice. Very good. Very good. John Stewart goes to 5. A little more out of the way from some damage. And we'll see what 2 silvers he can play to save his bacon. Okay. The squad car. Maybe has a batarang to pair with it. Alright, and the Lobo. He goes that. He does that. Man. Spicy, spicy. Okay, so we can 2 creatures in our hand and play Lobo. Maybe we get one that we'd rather play. Because they are at 1-1, right? Or no, they have to be on the board first? Okay. We definitely play the Lobo here, right? 100%. Well, we'll trade and then play the Lobo. Give Hal some cover. Good placement on that. We'll see if that pays off, though. Get our Lobo to a 9-9. We get 1 hero ability next round. Probably Aquaman. Because that'll get this to a 5-5. And he'll be able to buff himself. Ah, he plays his own Aquaman. What are you gonna run into? Are you just getting the sea creature? Obviously you ain't going face. You're not gonna do that. You'll die. Don't do it, Arthur. Don't do it! Oh, the Hellblaze. That wins us it. Oh, the Lobo took that out, so we got the cards. Oh, God, we were gonna run him over there. Alright. Aquaman, Wonder Woman. A lot of Aquaman running around today, myself included. To start, first turn, we got to get something to pair with it now. Come on. Oh, there we go. There we go. Got the free chip. Excellent. Excellent. This is one of those scary Green Lantern starts that nobody wants to see. You know, if Chip is a 2/7, we might just play him without the buff. Or we ring chooses, and then we can chip later on and play a big chip. Whoa, he didn't do it to Wonder Woman to take that out! Mistake, mistake. Regret. Oh, I don't know if that was the right thing to do. We'll kick it. Alright. Man, maybe we Blue Devil down. And really swing for the fence with Kilowog. That would be spicy. He'd obviously take this out, but it would keep pressure off our Chase Leon. He is going to have both, though, to trade. But he won't be able to get to this, I don't think. And then next round we can do this for free. And then play a ring chooses. Because the Blue Devil's just going to eat up too much attention, I think. We'll put him in a bad spot. Trade with that. I think that's pretty good. This really kind of bullies him into a hard turn for him on how he's going to handle this. So, especially with Might, he doesn't have any direct damage. So as long as we keep his board in check, we'll be alright. Alright. What sea creature? Oh, the 2/8, the Humpback. And he plays his own Blue Devil. So we'll clear that off
May the gods
for sure.
grant us their favor.
4-2. 2-1. Really good trade. Good value out of this. Go ahead, Wonder Woman. Smash into it. Go ahead. Or go face. It's your call. We'll save the chip for when we have the extra energy. Ah, and a little Jimmy Olsen action. Wonder if he's gonna make Jimmy big. I see people online doing the meme to dream. So do we play the Kilowog here? I don't think we play the Jessica Cruz just to make Kilowog even bigger. I think 410 is plenty beefy. It'll be a 510. Everything else is gonna get 1-1. We're not gonna trade into that with this because then the Humpback will just take it out. So yeah, we'll play the Kilowog and kick it. The next round we'll be able to ring chooses Jessica Cruz, possibly. Or the chip, depending on what we need. Well, I guess we can just play the ring chooses this round. Maybe we do the Kyle Rayner instead. That'll give us an 8/8 construct, and we put Rayner back here. And then we'll at least have a sea creature. We'll have something in the way, because we have both our hero powers. I think that's the way to do it. Now's the choice. Do we go ahead and 5/6 into the 4/2? We will get mana generation next round. We could have 4 and play both. I think 3 will be alright. Just so this doesn't die from that. Push the little damage face. And we're going to drop our Kyle Rayner back here anyway. Because he'll have protection either from his own construct or whatever fish we draw. Do some big swings next round. He will follow up with the Wonder Woman the following round, but her and Aquaman aren't on the same schedule, so it's not as scary for these one big rounds when it's a little staggered. I think the stagger has its advantages in its own way, but alright, got the shield with the Kong. That's pretty good. We will have to deal with that. Did you just play the Kong and pass? Yep. Okay. Alright, so we're going to play the Kyle Rayner back here. We could double trade? No. We're going to trade with one of these first, for sure. We'll have 3 spots on our board, though, so we can Kyle Rayner back here. Do we want the construct in front of Aquaman? That's the question. $12-12 here. So there's a way to do this the right way. We just gotta find it real quick. We could just clear his board. Get rid of that. Get rid of that. Eat the face damage. They don't have any direct damage, so this would be the time to do it. Or we just leave the 2/8 there. I'm just not scared of the 2/8. It doesn't, I don't fear it. I mean, if he buffs it, it's going to be a problem, though. And we're moving into the gold turn, so I don't know, that could be an issue. We'll eat the Kong here. And then maybe we eat the Kong with this. Keep our board intact. But then we won't get the value out of here. We can just save this for next round. We'll just save it for next round. We'll go there. We'll play the Kyle Rayner. Get the 12-12 right here. That's scary. I think that's a good enough board. And then we have plenty to follow up with, really. I mean, enough to follow up with. But we really would like this board to hang around. Okay, so we'll have to send 2 to that. Yeah, even the 3/9.
May the
That's
gods
not too
grant us
scary.
their favor.
Alright, Jimmy, do your thing. Tiny boards, a lot of decisions to make. It'd have been great to just flood it with everything, but I wasn't quite in the cards. Yeah, he's getting desperate. Oh, man. Do we play the Aquaman down instead? Forgo the sea creature here? Or do we Aquaman, trade, kill Wonder Woman, and then just deal with this board and his 2 cards? Or do we hang on to this? And trade, face? And then we just have strong follow-ups, but I'd rather use the mana while we have it. We don't have to take out Wonder Woman this round, because she's low, and if we do 12 to that, it's not like he's going to swing that into anything that we have. And that gets rid of that getting the 1/1 buff. And he just has these Jimmy Olsens out here. He'll probably play over. That's fine. They're just getting card advantage, really. That's going to make everything bigger. I can work with that. Do we keep this bigger? No. We really got to use this construct, though. We gotta start using it to hit things, because it might not be here forever. Do we want the... well... or do you rather have the Steel or the Aquaman instead of the 4/4? We'll do that. Maybe if it was the Shark, we hold on to it. I guess the buff would have been alright for all 3 of these, but I don't know. Maybe we should have held on to that. That way if he does manage to clear all this, we have like strong follow-ups, but Mono Might just doesn't have good ways to clear things. They just have beefcakes to put in the way. And beefcakes aren't going to cut it when you're beefier. Yeah. Another whale. Yeah, so maybe that was the right play. Or maybe that was the wrong play. That was spicy by him, making the sacrifice play. Oh, we have our own whale? Do we play the Jessica Cruz for more beef? Or do we trade in Lightning Arc and get rid of the Power Girl value? But if we trade that, then we're at a 5/2, and he just kills it with Jimmy. But I don't think we have anything better. Or we deal the 5 to this, take out both the shields and the aura, and then trade into it. That feels better. Yeah. We just need to pop the shield. We have both our powers next round, so this will be a 3/9. If we just play the Steel, that's 6. So you'd have to use everything. Hit something with Wonder Woman, maybe? Yeah, we'll do that. Because then we can milk a little extra value because we'll have the extra mana next round. But we could have played that either way, I think. This way it just makes him use more resources to deal with the Steel in order to deal with the Aquaman, because he doesn't want this to stay there. And if he just keeps dropping bronzes, we're just going to outrun him. Oh! The unexpected help! The unexpected help! Batman with the save! Oh my gosh!
You tricks up my sleeve.
You never see that card! Oh, that was spicy. That was awesome. That was really cool. Oh man, we're in a fight
May
now.
the gods grant us their favor.
We weren't in a fight until he did that. Oh, that was awesome. So who's going to trade? Probably the 3/3? Yeah. That was awesome. I wonder if we can keep Hal alive. Diana? Ah. He's like, nah, man. Batman's going to save the day. Alright. So we're definitely going to do this.
I will turn the tide.
Nice. Probably the Jessica Cruz. Just a bigger body. Then Chip's big next round.
Fully charged.
So we will do this. We'll kick it. And then we'll drop the Blue Devil back here. Now how do we trade through this? We're not going to get through the 3-5. We can set Batman at 1, I guess. Or do we trade it the Whale? Save our life a little bit. Yeah, it's gonna be tough for him to get through this with just the Batman hero power and one thing that he draws. That trades the Whale all the way. No, I think we Aquaman this down. And then we pop both these. Or we get rid of the Whale. And just give up Howl. No, he doesn't have direct damage. We'll set Batman to 1. That might have not been the right play, but... Again, this is only game 3 with this deck, so we are learning. We are learning the ways of an indomitable will.
I still have a few tricks up my sleeve.
I assume the Whale's going into the 8-3. And then he Jimmy's face. He just gives up Batman and goes there. Okay. A little extra Jimmy value, I guess. Ah, the Supergirl. Okay. Pretty good. Kind of in a top deck war at this point. Did not expect it to go this way. Did not expect it to go this way. Just give him Aura, I guess. Maybe we should have put him behind. Yeah, that was probably the right thing to do. Okay, so... I would like to clear this. So we Whale, Jessica Cruz, face. Set her to 3, so she can't really trade. Really making nothing out of something over there, isn't he? Pretty cool. Jimmy gets a sweet trade here, though. I really should have put the Minotaur in front. Because then even with her hero power, she wasn't going to get to Chip. So, there's been a few points in this game I've left some value on the board. Oh, and she drops the Wonder Woman. Oh, man. What a comeback if they make this happen. I think back to dropping that Aquaman over the thing. I should have saved him. I just didn't I did not expect the game to go this way. I was not ready for the backup of Batman. Oh no. Oh, they got us backpedaling now. The Arc Lightning. Oh god, we're gonna have to eat the 7. Eat the 9. And then hope we draw something to get in Wonder Woman's way. Oh, this is scary. I guess we Arc Lightning Jimmy, take out Batman, trade the 3-1, and then just hang out with our 3-4. 3-4 is pretty useless right here. Be nice if we had a 8-4 chip back here instead. Ah. I guess that's all we can do. No point in trading this. Just giving it away for free. So we're going to take 7, 9. Save this in case he gives it a shield, I guess. To pop the shield. Still getting past Wonder Woman's going to be tough. God, I want a Wonder Woman card. I want Wonder Woman and Superman so bad. I need those cards. They make these Might decks so much stronger, especially Wonder Woman. I will happily take that. Holds the card. Oh! Oh, we just barely did it. Woo! Oh, we last hit it out. That was close. It almost came back on us. Oh, that was scary.